Hi, it has been a while since I did a style video here on the Black Swan Relationship Academy. So this video is all about your first dates because it is summer, honey, and we are going into that season of the most amazing dates out in the open, picnics and all kinds of amazing dates that this amazing high value masculine men are going to be taking us on. So in this video I'm going to focus on what to really wear on your first date and just really thinking about you as a person and the occasion, the venue you're going to. Stick around and I'll be back right after this. Well, hello and welcome to the Black Swan Relationship Academy. My name is Unique Sibanda and I am your head coach as well as your style concierge here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Today I am talking about what to wear on your first date. These are the things that I think any woman who is wanting to be entertained and to be desired and wanting to be taken out by a high value masculine man should have in her arsenal. And yes, I have done videos like this before, and why they need to do it again? Because some of you don't listen, honey. And that is the truth of it. Some of you don't listen, and it's okay. Look, each to their own and whatever you're comfortable with. The thing is, sometimes we forget that clothes actually mean something. Clothes say something, which is why you have uniforms, which is why we have different types of clothing, because there's a history behind what we wear. It's not just hearsay and fashion and trends. It's like, oh no, you need to wear this so that you look like this. It's really about what a man thinks about your clothing and what the impression that is given by what you wear. So on your first date, you want to put your best foot forward, right? You want to make sure that you are read how you need to be read. Not just how Unique says you should be read, not how this the Black Swan Relationship Academy says you should be read, but really to be read because you want to set the pace for a relationship where you are feminine and he is masculine. And like we always say, men choose with their eyes. Men choose with their eyes. It's a very subconscious thing. When you show up wearing trousers, automatically, whether you have the curves, whether you don't have the curves, the minute you step in there wearing trousers, you are literally the first thing, the first thought, the first thing that is triggered in anyone's mind is masculinity, masculine energy. Even if you do not read that, even if you do not have masculine energy in you, the first thing that is read of you is masculine energy. Then it's really down to you how you then play with your feminine mastery. Once you've mastered your feminine energy, you can wear trousers and you still compose yourself in a feminine way. You still sit in the car appropriately, you still sit down appropriately, you still sit appropriately with your legs together, that kind of thing. It's really all about signals and how things are read. So it's not necessarily what to wear as in the clothing, but it's about the signals you are sending out, the subconscious signals you're sending out that all of us will read, whether we like it or not. Short hair will always be looked at as a more boyish thing. No matter what we try and tell ourselves, yes, some women look good in short hair, some women look good with a boyish cut, they look good, yes. But the truth is, that is not how it's going to be read universally. You may have unique circumstances, and I always say this is generalization, because most of the things we read are generalized. There is a common symbol and a common way we read feminine and the common way we read masculine. All you're doing as a woman is playing to those strengths. You can wear trousers at any time. You can wear whatever you want at any time. Just like when you go to your job interview, you are not going to show up in clothes you wear at home with your slippers and your dressing gown, because you know that is not appropriate. So in the same way, first dates are a way of you showing up to that interview, are a way of you showing up to say that I am here for this. So it's a way of you showing up to say, I am here for you. I am here to see where this can lead us. And I want to put my best foot forward, which is what we do. We always put our best foot forward. And I know you don't like being told what to wear, because style is a very personal thing. Style is like, it's so personal that at times, even in my own work, I find it difficult to advise someone what to wear because your defenses go up. And I understand that, because this is something you've grown over time. And there's nothing as annoying as someone telling you that that won't work when you've been doing it for so long. I always say, as a Black Swan, we need to always be open to different ideas. We need to be open and curious about how we show up. We can't always be rigid. Even myself, you know, I do get told off at times for what I'm wearing. I remember the other day my partner was telling me that I look like a grandma, and I was very offended. I was very offended because what I was wearing, yeah, when you kind of look at the mirror, like, okay, that shouldn't really go. I just got lazy. And you need people around you who will call you up on that. And I am your girl, especially when you're in the Black Swan Nation. So when you join us, I will always be on hand if you want to share your pictures within the group, to always tell you if that works or not. Anyway, let me not say too much about the Swan Nation, because it is something that you have to want to be a part of. It is a community where we grow each other as women, and we participate in weekly calls and group discussions, and the ladies go live in the group and share their stories of their experiences within the dating world, whether they're in a relationship or not. And with that, that also includes style. I will be doing a lot more videos about how to wear your makeup, what's appropriate for a first date or not, and all those kinds of things that sometimes we just didn't have the mothers or the sisters or the aunties to teach us how to present ourselves. Just like, even I've been watching a little bit of what you call Bridgerton, and they talk about how to present yourself as a lady. It won't be that extreme, but here's what I wrote about the Black Swan Nation, and I'll be back right after this to talk a little bit more about what to wear on your first date.
I created the Black Swan Nation because I wanted women from all over the world to be able to access on the point help with their dating and relationship needs. We have the expertise of our world-class coaches, including myself, supporting you ladies through your dating journey, to have access to live coaching without having to blow the bank. This, of course, we can only take a certain amount of ladies and support a certain amount of ladies, but I want you to know that you are currently welcome to the Black Swan Nation. You may end up on a waiting list, or you may get lucky and be able to get right into the Black Swan Nation, where we provide more insight, where we discuss more personal stories that will be of use to you. In the Black Swan Nation, there are no holds barred. It is unfiltered. It is only for the brave, because in the Black Swan Nation, we give you the raw truth. So all you have to do is follow the link on this video, and we will see you on the other side.
So now that you know a little bit more about the Swan Nation, let's get into the topic of today, right? I know sometimes I do dilly-dally and I go on and on. It's just that I like to lay a foundation about what I'm talking about, because sometimes I don't want to just come in and you will feel attacked, because it will sound like I'm attacking you when you don't have the foundation of where I'm coming from. So clothes do mean and say a lot about us. You can tell about a person from what they wear, the little gestures they show, the things that they're comfortable wearing. And the thing is, you know what, clothing sometimes is what we use to hide our insecurities, especially like in the season when I've gained a little bit of weight. I use my clothing to hide my tummy. I use my clothing to hide my insecurity. I use my wig to hide the fact that I don't want to wear my hair out, to wear the fact that I have to, because it's natural, I have to keep doing cane rows. And I mean, a few weeks ago, I did have the hair out with braids, and it takes a lot of maintenance. And sometimes we do that. We use clothes to sometimes just hide. But the main thing, what we need to start using clothes for, is to show who we are. Unfortunately, you cannot smell feminine energy. You cannot just spot, okay, that's feminine energy, that's feminine energy. So what we need to do is have those external symbolizing things that the whole world recognizes as feminine, or for the female species, right? Which are skirts, dresses, flirty tops, and warm colors, right? So on your first date, this is how you want to show up. I'm just going to put a few pictures together for you. So this is what I call, this is my mood board for my first dates. And most of the time I refer back to it because I like to keep up with my style. I like to make sure that I can change it around. So on this slide is a pencil skirt. Pencil skirts go well with pretty much any female body. Whether you're curvy, whether you're apple shaped, whether you're pear shaped, whether you're square shaped, pencil skirts go really well. And to show a little bit of maturity and class, ideally midi length pencil skirts are perfect. And if you're really curvy, again, midi length are perfect. When they go slightly lower, we become a little bit grannified, as my partner was calling me. If it depends really on your shape. A flirty, lightweight chiffon blouse is perfect for your first date, because what that does, it indicates softness. Those fabrics, even the way silk is made, is from a silkworm. It's not just any fabric that you can just pick up anyway. It is a special type of fabric. So if you can find something that's in silk satin or silk chiffon, that exudes flow, which is what the feminine energy is all about. And a red lip is all about seduction, all about, you know, allure. And I'm not saying that all of you should wear red lips, but there are certain tones, say if you're a darker tone like me, there's particular reds that you should go with. The other thing is dresses. Now, really depending on your body shape, shift dresses are great. I would avoid a bodycon in most cases, especially for a first date, really depending on where you are going and what activities you're doing. I'd definitely avoid a bodycon, but a fitted dress will be great, because what a fitted dress does, it's made to fit you, and it will flow with your curves. And as you sit down, you're not having to lift things or pull things up together. And that's the annoying thing about bodycons. When you stand up, you're having to shimmy and pull it down and all that kind of stuff. You don't want those kind of distractions. A nice purse that you can either sling on or carry would be ideal for your first date. Another thing I'd always say, dresses are always great anyway, and I always say wear dresses. And the next thing is, if you're not able to wear full heels, get yourself a kitten heel. Get yourself a small heel that lifts you. The thing is, again, we're not saying that everybody should wear heels, but what happens to you psychologically when you wear a heel is you're lifted. Therefore, your spirit is slightly lifted, and then you are slightly lifted. That is what we're going for, because you want to be a little bit perky. And what a heel does for you, it makes your step that much more feminine, and that much, you're a lot more careful about where you step. You're not literally just running everywhere. Even your walk is slightly more postured. So those are the reasons why I say definitely get these items in your wardrobe for your first date. And if you would like to have a consultation with me before you go on your date, definitely book a discovery call with me. All the links are in the bio. Even if you're not going for your first date, just definitely book a call with me, and I can recommend different things for your body shape that will suit you on the dates and the places that you want to go. Because sometimes it's not really just about the clothes, it's about the venue that you're going to, it's about the occasion that you're going to, it's also about you as a person and where you want to show your personality. And I'm not saying don't dumb down your personality, there's just ways to express your personality. I really hope this video has helped in a way, and I know, because I haven't really done many style videos for the past few months, but I will definitely be doing a few more. And if anything, do like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. You take care of you, and remember, you are loved.
Well done for coming to the end of this video. What I want to ask you is, what have you learned? What is your takeaway, and what are you gonna start practicing right away? Those three things are how you are going to get the best out of every class here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Please put it in the comments so that we can all have a look. So I can have a look, the coaches can have a look, and I promise you, we read every comment. We may not be able to reply to every comment, but we read all your comments, and we want to see how you are growing and we will see you on the next video.